What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and welcome back to episode 11 of my Sunday Q&A. This is a series on my channel where each week we take a break from the tips, tricks, guides, and unwarranted hate from my opinions on the homosexual side. And we get to know each other just a little bit better. And each week I take a few minutes to answer a few of your questions that you left me in the comment section of last week's Q&A. So if you want to ask me a question, leave it in the comment section down below of this video, and next week it might be your question on the screen being answered. So just try to use a little bit of judgment before asking your question, please. I just had to ban a guy from my channel for asking a stupid pedophile question, like if you had to have sex with two girls whose ages total 20 years old, how old would both girls be? Really? Like, I like to have fun around here, but child endangerment and pedophilia is never fucking funny. I can't believe I even have to say this shit, really. We like to have fun, guys. It's not the type of fun we like to have around here. So, how about we answer some fucking questions, right? Yeah, let's get a big old Ric Flair for the questions. Woo! So, the first question comes from Mr. Blackout 1926, and he asks, what's the next game that may take over this channel? Alright. Look, man, I feel for a lot of you guys out there, you know, that came to my channel and you watched and you played through the Borderlands series, but you gotta look at things from my perspective. I played Borderlands on my channel for almost 3 years, and I covered it on YouTube for like 2.5 solid, and that's a long ass time to not miss a daily upload on Borderlands. So if you go back to my old live looting videos on Borderlands from the winter before Destiny came out, I've always had plans on moving from Borderlands 2 to Destiny. That was always the plan. The pre-sequel was nowhere on anybody's radar, and in fact was only announced 6 months before it was released. Nobody saw that coming, and even though I had a lot of fun with the Borderlands pre-sequel, you know, it died out fast. And even if it had a good endgame like Borderlands 2 did, I'm pretty sure that most people, myself included, we're already burned out on the Borderlands franchise due to the fact that there was no break between Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel. They ran DLC from Borderlands 2 all the way into Borderlands the pre-sequel, and I feel like a lot of people were just already tired of Borderlands by the time the pre-sequel came out. And, you know, the fact that Destiny came along and it was new, it was fresh, and it's shiny, and it was adopted by such a large part of the Borderlands community already, it was an opportunity for me to move on, start fresh and new, and really enjoy playing games again on my channel. Not that I didn't enjoy Borderlands 2, but at the end of the Borderlands 2 life cycle there, man, I was experiencing a lot of what I call franchise fatigue, you know? And when you couple that with a lot of bad decisions and deceitful tactics from Gearbox and 2K, and it was just time to part ways from, you know, the Borderlands franchise for now. And, you know, that being said, I don't foresee Destiny not being my main content anytime soon. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to play other games or post reviews of other games that I tried throughout the year. I always do that. That is a given. But Destiny is going to be my everyday mainstay daily main content. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Dead Island 2 with 8-player co-op. That's going to be a real Borderlands-y Destiny style game that I can get a lot of people in because it's 8-player co-op, and you know, it's going to be a lot of gore and dismemberment, and you know, I like to take body parts off. Pretty sure you guys like to watch me take body parts off, and I'm alright with that. Now, I might give other games like Rainbow Six Siege a try. GTA 5 on the PCs coming. Really looking forward to that. And maybe The Division. I don't know. You know, Ubisoft and Tom Clancy games don't really have the best track records. I mean, let's look back to the last Tom Clancy game. What was it? Ghost Recon, Future Soldier. Everybody played the beta. That shit was like the hottest shit all week long while it was out. How did it do? I don't know. I personally don't know anybody that bought the game. Just played the beta for free. Just because it was something different to play for a week and it was free. But everybody always says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the next Tom Clancy game," and they never do. So I'm kind of reserving my judgment on that, especially after seeing, you know, how terrible Ubisoft's last bunch of games have been. Especially the launch of Assassin's Creed Unity. That's a flagship Ubisoft franchise, Assassin's Creed, and they fucked that up pretty bad. So yeah, I'm calling another Ubisoft flop with the Division. But Destiny, man, Destiny isn't going anywhere on my channel. But I will play other games throughout the year as they come out. I just can't make them come out. There's no games out to play that has, you know, it's not new for us. So, I will be trying out a game called Reign of Kings. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and search that on, the YouTubes. It's like Minecraft mixed with chivalry. And, I can get a lot of subscribers in on that too, on some live streams. That looks like a lot of fun. I actually just bought a mic for games like that in H1Z1, so I can get a ton of subscribers in and be like, "Oh, let's go! Oh, zombie, I got eaten." So, if you're looking forward to, you know, all types of different, you know, open world games, I'm gonna be playing them. But Destiny's still gonna be main content day in, day out on my YouTube channel. Twitch, I get to branch out just a little bit more on the Twitches because, you know, I don't really have, I guess, a reputation on Twitch yet. I'm still kind of new. Not a lot of people know me, so I could be like, "Okay, guys, we're switching over to GTA," and people think that that's what I do. They don't know that I'm a Destiny type of guy. So, yeah, I don't get pigeonholed into just one game on Twitch. So, if you like that sort of thing, come out to the live streams. If you hear my voice right now, I'm actually, you know, kind of hoarse today because I was fucking drinking all night last night. We were having a pretty good time until the end there where, we just lost the hype, man. The hype kind of died at 5 in the morning. So, how about we move on to the next question from Blue Shadow, who wants to know, "MAK, what do you do when you try your hardest to fix a situation that you caused, but every time you try, you fuck shit up even more?" Alright, this is an area that I'm a valid expert in. You could take my advice to the bank. The phenomenon that you're describing is basically like quicksand, where you feel like you're sinking, and the more you try to get out of the quicksand pit, the more you stir up the sand, and you cause the water to sink to the bottom of the pit, and it just sucks you in. And this can happen in real life, where you're stuck in a problem, and no matter what you do, you can't get out of it. And the more you try to fix the situation, the more you fuck up the situation. And the solution for that problem, I know you guys are going to be like, "MAK, really? This is going to be your solution?" It's the same for real life quicksand. Stop fighting. Seriously. Calm down, relax, take a deep breath, and realize that you have found yourself in a situation that you can't get out by yourself, and you're fighting against the current. Sometimes, you know, things are gonna suck ass. And you just gotta suck that ass. Because if you don't let things suck ass, you're gonna find yourself having to suck on an even bigger ass. Which is gonna suck more ass than the original ass that you were supposed to suck. So, you want a good example of this shit? Look at modern medical science. Every time we cure a new flu strain, remember that, H1N1, the fucking swine flu, then next year, it was the bird flu, and, you know, fucking, I don't know, fucking next year it's gonna be the hippopotamus flu, and fucking giant flies running around going, But every time we cure a new flu strain, something stronger, even more medicine resistant pops up the next year. And that's just how life is, you know? Sometimes there's gonna be an open road for you to travel on. Sometimes there's gonna be speed bumps. You might have to take a detour. Or you might come across a road that's blocked. There's gonna be all types of obstacles that you encounter in life, man. And the good news is that the older you get, the more experience you have, and the better you'll be able to recognize which situations you should try to fix, and which situations you should just back off and try to avoid and not touch at all. Now, unfortunately, that means that there are going to be situations that you're going to completely fuck up in order to gain that experience. That's just, life. So, yeah, that's where the old saying, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Because sometimes, man, not everything can be fixed. And through life experiences, you'll be able to figure out which situations you can fix, and which situations you should just be like, well, you know what? Time to shut the windows and just let the storm pass. So, the next question comes from John Picorni, and he says, MAK, what's your opinion on hybrid and electric cars? Well, besides the fact that most people who own hybrids and electrics can't stop talking about how great their gas mileage is while they're saving the earth at the same time, I do have quite a lot of issues with them. But, god damn it, the people that own hybrid and electric cars, they act like they're doing some great and noble act by spending an extra 15 grand for a base model Honda Civic because it's a hybrid. Motherfucker, that's like saying, oh, Ray Rice shouldn't uppercut his wife, that's terrible. I only open hand slap my wife. Seriously? You are still polluting shit into the air. And do you really think that with how long humans have been on the earth, and how long the earth has been around, do you really think that humans are gonna kill the fucking earth? Fuck no! Now, we may make the earth uninhabitable for human life, but that doesn't mean the earth is gonna die. That just means the humans will. Second off, if you compare the carbon footprint of a normal Honda Civic to what it takes to build a Honda Civic hybrid, and you factor in all the factories and the shipping worldwide and get these cars to the people, you gotta look at it. They're fucking using the same amount of energy to build a Honda Civic hybrid as you are a normal Honda Civic. They're built in the same factories. Now, if we take a look at what makes a hybrid a little bit special, is the fact that they have these rechargeable nickel batteries. However, the amount of poison that these nickel batteries have is ridiculous. when I worked at a Ford dealership and I first got the fucking Ford Fusion hybrids, I underwent training and certification to remove hybrid power cells. And you pretty much need what looks like, a Breaking Bad radiation suit. And an engine hoist, a jack that lifts up motors. Yeah, you need an engine hoist to lift what's essentially a 400-pound battery. That's a steel case of nickel radiation poisoning. And people think this is the type of shit that's good for the world? Man. You're just lying to yourself now. You're just fucking completely ignorant to the fact that hybrid technology isn't saving the world. In fact, what we should be doing is pursuing alternative fuels like solar power and biodiesel instead of trying to make gasoline last longer. But the big oil companies are not ready to throw in the towel just yet on gasoline and oil, since we've actually found newer deposits around the world that we're drilling in areas that are just a little bit, I guess, delicate imbalance of nature, and we actually have more oil and gasoline. That's why things have been going down in prices lately, and now we have more than 100 years of oil and gasoline left. So it doesn't look like that we're going to see any massive changes anytime in the future with technology. However, this is the time now where we should probably start looking into other goddamn technologies. Even though, you know, other places like, you know, big oil might lose a little bit of money in the future with biodiesel and solar-powered cars and all that other shit. But when we have no oil and gasoline left and we're scrambling to put together fucking machines to get around, it's gonna be a real tragic situation. And you know what? Even though everybody says they want to live forever, that's one wall that I would like to be on as a fly. So I could just watch what happens in 100 years when all the oil and gasoline's gone, and they're like, well, how am I going to power my Camaro? You ain't, motherfucker. You ain't. And that brings us to our last question. From Kyle K, who says, Jay, I was wondering, have you ever had a problem with video games having such a wide demographic and that reflected upon your channel? So, basically, if I look at this question, I'm understanding his line of questioning, right? Is you want to know my thoughts and opinions on having such an adult-oriented YouTube channel on what's considered usually a children's platform as video games. But I want to say, in my defense to your accusations, gaming has never been exclusively for children. In fact, we have video games that are exclusively meant for adults, especially one for the Atari back in the day. You got General Custer's Rage, where he's running around with a fucking goddamn boner shooting fucking Siemens at people. I don't make it up. That's actually the truth. But yes, there are a lot of children that play video games and they watch YouTube videos on the games that they love. But so do a lot of adults. In fact, YouTube recognizes this so much that they actually have a new platform coming out called YouTube for Kids. And it's going to help filter content like mine out of their search results. And I'm 100% A-OK fine with that. If you're a kid, you know, that watches my shit, I'm fine with that too. I'm not your parents. It's not my responsibility to monitor your child's browsing habits. And YouTube recognizes this. And I wish other people would recognize that as well. But if you take a look at my demographics, I've talked about this a lot, but I'm going to go ahead and break this down for you, alright? If you take a look at my demographics, 70% of my key demographics are between the age of 18 and 35. With the next 20% being ages 35 to 65, 9% of my demographics are under age 18, and then you got the 1% left over, which is over 65, which I'm pretty sure are mostly kids that made their age to be 69 when they signed up to YouTube. God damn it. Now, I realize that a lot of the 70% could be kids that make over 18 accounts to watch age-gated videos. I realize this. But if we break that down even further, 30% of my demographics range is from 25 to 35. And when kids make over 18 accounts, they usually stick to 18 to 25 age range. They're not going to pick an age like 29 or 32. They usually stick with 18 or 21. So if we take half of the 40% of my 18 to 25 demographics, that would make my demographics 29% of my viewers under 18. 50% 18 to 35, 20% 35 to 65, which means when you look at that, 70% of my fan base is still over 18. And considering the fact that my channel is age-gated in YouTube searches to not show up in kids' search results, I feel like I don't have to worry about being a good role model for younger people. Because my videos aren't geared for that demographic. But I'm not going to stop being me on the off chance that it might be too graphic for somebody that made it to my channel, but my video wasn't geared for. I don't force anyone to watch my content. You're free to turn away at any time. And that's the beauty of free on-demand content. And that's one of the reasons why I don't understand why people are hating on YouTube. And they come specifically to Destiny videos like, I can't believe anybody plays this shit. Well, what the fuck are you doing on a Destiny video? Watch a video that you like. Like, if people do that on Twitch too, they come into chats and they're like, I don't like this game. Go find a game that you like. I'm sorry? Yeah, you don't have to like every game that's out there, guys. But you also don't have to go to people enjoying themselves and try to shit all over their time. It's like going to a fucking park while a bunch of people are playing basketball there. You just jump on the court and you pop the ball. You're like, basketball's gay. Watch what happens, motherfucker. You get your shit rocked. You can't fucking just walk into a game, pop somebody's ball, and ruin their time. It's fucked up, man. I don't understand that. But I'm going to take the Howard Stern defense, is the fact that I don't gear my channel for the younger guys. However, I'm not going to alienate the younger guys and tell them that I don't want them watching my shit, that I don't want them as a subscriber, I don't want them as a viewer, I don't want them as a person in my community. Of course, I'm going to welcome everybody into my community, because that's how I am, you know? As long as you're nice and respectful towards everybody. I like to have a little good time, I like to joke around, but sometimes if you take it a little bit too far, with like pedophile jokes earlier today, I had to ban that guy. It's, you know, so be it. If the shoe fits, wear it. But I'm not going to make any excuses for the type of person I am, or, you know, person that, quote-unquote, I'm perceived to be by my reputation. You know, a lot of people have recently been like, you're an asshole, man. Fucking, I heard that you banned somebody from your channel. I'm like, yeah, I will. But that's because you came to my channel and disrespected me. I don't understand this whole mentality where people are like, oh yeah, you're a YouTuber or a fucking streamer. You should be used to it. You should allow people to fucking walk all over you and talk shit to you. No, come on. If you're gonna come to my shit and talk shit, I'm gonna talk shit back. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. And that's how we used to have fun back in the day when I was a kid. We used to all just sit around and make fun of each other. But, you know, it was a good, joking, lighthearted, you know, roast session. It wasn't just coming to a fucking chat and be like, you're a fucking asshole! I hate you! It's like, well, okay, well, how about you stay off my corner of the internet? That's a reasonable solution. I got way off subject here. I'm just, like I said, I'm taking the Howard Stern line of defense here, is that I'm not going to alienate my younger fan base by telling them that I don't want them to watch, but I'm not going to tone down my content for people that think that I should tone it down because I have younger children watching my shit. Love you little guys. I love all my subscribers. I appreciate everything so much, guys. I really do. Like, I look at my channel these days and I'm like, man, how the fuck did it ever get here? And I keep thinking in the back of my head, man, it's you guys. You guys are the reason, man. I absolutely love every single one of you. Even the Borderlands guys, if you made it this fucking far, I still love the Borderlands guys. A lot of the Borderlands community has come with me over to Destiny, and there are like 10 to 15% of the Borderlands guys that are still just left over, not having anywhere to go. And I'm sorry, guys, but I'm just I'm past that now in my life, and I hope you guys understand that. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. My name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers. I watch my motherfucking videos. My throat is really goddamn dry because I was drinking all goddamn late last night, and I can't believe that I'm actually still doing this goddamn fucking motherfucking fast. Yeah! Woo! So, like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later. Oh, yeah, don't forget forget to put your goddamn comments in the comment section down below. I might answer them next week. Yeah. I actually did a Sunday Q&A on Sunday today, guys. Aren't you proud of me? It's 2:28 p.m. that I'm finishing this, which means it should be up before 5. That's absolutely amazing. This video is over.